Hello guys, Peaches here and welcome back to Fun Camera Filters, and in this episode we are looking at Multivision lenses, and these came out I believe maybe late 70s, 80s, but there isn't much information about these on the internet unfortunately. This one, as you can see, is a 2R which splits the image twice in two different directions. This is similar to what's called a split field lens. The only difference is a split field lens only has half a glass on that side, and then the rest of it's pretty much an open ring. This has a full lens across, and these work a little bit like a magnifying glass. Or you could say, if you have the old telescopes we used for science, these are similar to those. And if you noticed, it has a twist ring that is also rotatable, and that's so when you have it on a bracket you can use this little handle to rotate them. But please be aware, some of these handles do unscrew. So be careful with this because you can lose those. And because they don't make these anymore, you're not going to find another one of those. And this is one of the rarer ones I have. This is a 2R. So you can see it's essentially two bits of glass, or one piece of glass that's cut at an angle, which gives the effect. I also have a 3R, which is probably one of my favourites. I like how this rotates the image. This one's pretty neat. And this one, this little peg, does actually unscrew. So it is quite often you find them like that without the peg, which means you can still rotate it, but it's not as easy to rotate. And I also have a 5R, which a 5R, you can see, splits it into 5 quadrants again. And there is other versions of these. There is a 6 one that I've seen, and there's an 8 one. But those are quite difficult to find. The most common ones you're going to find on eBay are these two, the 3R and the 5R. But there is a 6R and there's an 8R that I've seen. But an 8R is pretty much like a kaleidoscope lens at that point. So that one doesn't really work that well. It just has 8 different sections. But I believe there's also a 4R, which I don't commonly have. But because these are pretty old and you don't see these anymore, they're quite difficult to find some of the odder number ones. All of these come in these nice little boxes if you find them with the box, and I would recommend having them with the box because, as you can see, they are quite a bit thicker than a normal lens filter. And these boxes, if you find them, these are nice little leather boxes that have a nice red velvet on the inside. And simply just drop it in there so it sticks to one side, and there you go. So let's put these on the Nikon camera so I can show you guys what these look like. So this is what a 2R multivision lens looks like. As you can see, I am pretty much split into different refractions, and yeah, this one's pretty simple. But if I show you guys, you can see if I do this, it rotates the image, and this one's pretty simple. So this one doesn't do the trippy effect as much as a 3R or a 5R will do. So let's try the 3R and you'll see a better look at this effect. This is what a 3R looks like. And as you can see, it splits the image into 3 different refractions, and this one has a nice rotate effect when you rotate the lens. So if I rotate the lens, you can see the image rotates. And this one especially I think would look really cool on certain shots, like for example if you're taking a recording shot of a canal boat going through a river. This would have a really cool effect. So let's put the 5 refractions lens on the camera and you'll see what this one does. This is what a 5 refractions lens does. And as you can see, it splits the image into 5 different images into one. And this one again, I think will look really cool. Doing stuff like, for example, say a person's walk. If you're taking a picture of a fursuiter, this will be pretty cool because it will split the image up into 5 and have this weird effect that is quite unique. You don't see effects like these anymore, and this is why I like doing this series, to show you guys the interesting lenses from the past that no longer made anymore. And as you can see, if I rotate it, it rotates the image again. So that has been a video on multivision lenses. And if you can find these on eBay, I would highly recommend buying these, because these do a really cool effect that you just don't see anymore with modern lenses, because all the modern lenses are nowadays is PL lenses, faders, gradients and colour, and that's pretty much all they are nowadays. So when you find lenses like these that are no longer made anymore, they have a really cool effect, and honestly it's sad that modern photography doesn't have cool lenses like these anymore. So I hope you guys enjoyed. This is Peaches signing out.